Hello, today I'll be doing an in-depth review on this Polar pen here. That's the pen made completely out of magnets. I've had this pen for a few months now, and I'd like to give you some of my experiences with it. As you can see, you can separate it into 12 individual cylindrical rare earth magnets, and they go back together like so. And there you have it. It's a fantastic idea conceived on Kickstarter. They were able to pull together just over $800,000 for this project. They were 8,537% over their initial $14,000 Kickstarter goal. That's a great accomplishment right there, I must say. Good for them. And they had 14,253 backers, one of which being myself. Now, before I get into some of the pros and cons and some of the capabilities of this pen, I'd really like to get into some of the trials and tribulations that this team went through in order to get to us this pen to the mass market. On November 13th, 2013, Health Canada informed the Polar Pen staff that their assessment of the pen was it was a health hazard, and because of that, they had to cease production and distribution of this pen. Now, that made it very difficult to get this pen. A lot of people were worried that they were trying to rip us off. Now, that was not the case. As you can see, they were able to fulfill their promise to their backers, and I just wanted to clear that out. There's also a few other videos on YouTube that you can use to confirm that. So I just wanted to say that there was a lot of things, a lot of obstacles that they had to get through. So they were able to conquer those obstacles, and kudos to them, I want to say. Now, some of the cons. These pens here, the materials that they're made out of aren't exactly the most sturdy. The pen is made from rare earth materials, and funny fact, rare earth materials aren't actually made from rare materials. They're actually made out of a combination of yttrium and cobalt, and because of that, they're not sturdy. As you can see here, this one here has broken clean off, and this one here cracked right down the center, as you can see there. Now, that's not too much of a problem because, remember, they're made of 12 individual pieces, so you can just replace those pieces with pieces that aren't broken, so that's good. Also, this takes a Hi-Tech C, and Hi-Tech Cs have a very, very fine tip on them. Now, if you don't put this on just right, it has bent before. It's happened to me once before, so you're going to want to put these on accurately, like so. You just bend the tip back very gently, and problem solved. At least that's what happened in my case. Now, there's one last problem that I had with this pen. That is that this magnet is incredibly strong. You put it in your front pocket, your jean pocket, or maybe put it on the outside of a bag. Not the best place to put it. Because the magnet is so strong, it will hop out of your pocket onto any metal surface, like if you're going out of a metal door or you're going past a few cars. Be careful where you put it. Put it somewhere safe that won't hop out. Maybe the inside of a purse, the inside of a jacket pocket, because these things will literally run away from you. It's happened to every person I've given this pen to, and it's about 3 or 4 people, and they've had the same experience. They've almost lost them, but luckily they were able to find them. So just keep that in mind when purchasing this pen. Okay, so that's it with the cons. And in my opinion, the pros actually outweigh the cons for sure. Okay, so first off, it's a beautiful pen and a great idea. This pen is gorgeous. Just look at that pen. It's very, very nice. They have their logo embossed on there. I don't think you can see it. It's very, very, it's black on black, so you can't really see it on this camera. Actually, no, there you go. You can see it. It's just a nice pen. Second thing, the Hi-Tech C actually writes very smooth. It's a very smooth gel pen, just not very sturdy. But if you take good care of it, you can write very well with it. Second, it also, like I said before, it takes a Hi-Tech C or a Uniball Signo 207. So that's another pro. It has a very affordable, a very high quality pen insert, in my opinion. Let's see, another one of the things is that it's made out of 12 individual pieces. You can replace the damaged bits. So that's another fantastic thing. One of the biggest things with this pen is that it's unique, right? This is a pen for a creative mind. So if you are a very creative person, this pen has limitless capabilities. The capabilities of this pen are only what your mind can conceive. Online, one of the rewards for the Kickstarter was it came with buckyballs, and what that is, they're cylindrical, or not cylindrical, but spherical magnets, and you can put them in between these, right? And you can make necklaces, figurines, whatever comes to your mind. It was a fantastic idea. On the video, they had a card holder that's just made out of just this right here. I just had a few of these, just like 4 or 5 of these, and you put cards in between it. It's a great card holder. Now, the ideas are endless, right? So that right there just completely outweighs the pros and cons. Now, there's so many cons here. I'm going to have to look at my list. Okay, great idea. High-tech C, unique, damage, replacement. It also comes with the stylus too. Yeah, my reward didn't come with the stylus, but you can go online and get a stylus, and it's really cool. As a matter of fact, it comes with a rubber stylus when you buy it. But coincidentally, you don't actually need a rubber stylus. I don't know how, but you can actually control it. I think there's a glare. I don't know if you can see it, but you can control the pen. You can control your tablets, Android, iPad, whichever, with this. Now, I don't recommend it. This is a piece of metal, and that is a scratchable surface, so I don't recommend it. I don't know how it works. I figured that out on accident in my experience with this pen. I thought it was kind of cool. So if you buy it with a stylus, it's much more accurate, very, very sensitive. So I think that's very cool. I highly recommend, if you purchase one of these, getting it with a stylus. I just didn't know that this particular set didn't come with one. So that's all of the pros. The website now, I have that on here. The website has several different colors. It has a silver, like this, that also comes with a stylus. It also has a gold, and it comes, there's a new one, black. Very, very popular one. I remember when they first came out with it. It was on Backorder very quickly. But now they have them available again. Now, starting price is $40 all the way to $70. And that comes with a combination of different colors. Black, gold, silver, your choice of different combinations. Individual pens are $40, and combinations of the other ones are $70. They have a bunch of different combinations. I couldn't go through all of them now, but that's that. Okay, now I think I just went through my whole list. I've had this pen for a few months, and I'm very pleased with it. My ultimate assessment of this pen is it's definitely a buy. It's really cool. Very nice conversation starter. I've had a lot of conversations started from this pen in restaurants, signing paperwork, taxes, things, all sorts. DMV, signing things. I'll use this pen instead of the pen that they provide, that's for sure. I think I said it writes very smooth. I'm an artistic guy, and I sometimes like to use a pen. This works very well for that. So yeah, I highly recommend it. Also, I had an idea. That's for this Kickstarter, but I've also been following a few other Kickstarters. The Hidden Radio 2, the XY Bluetooth tracker. What else? The Ghost Pepper Chili. Yes, I've backed them, and I'll be receiving all of those. In the future, I'll be doing reviews on each one of those. But if there was another Kickstarter that you wanted me to follow and give you updates on, because when you back a project, they give you information as to the production of it, whether there was a delay or if they had a schedule, they inform us. That way we know how close they are to production and to the mass market. So I'll be able to back those for you if I so choose, if it's interesting enough, and I will follow it for you to tell you how close they are to the mass market. Other than that, I'm not very consistent with videos, but I'm going to try to do that in the future. Usually I only do videos if I'm inspired to do so, like with this pen, or things that are technologically advanced, something that I purchased and I enjoyed. So that's all. That'll be all.